Welcome back, football fans. If you love deep match insight, tactical anticipation, and well-researched scoreline predictions, you are exactly where you need to be. Today's lineup brings together some of the most intense rivalries, pressure-packed fixtures, and heavyweight clashes across Europe. These are games where history, form, mentality, and structure all collide. Every match on this list carries a story, and every prediction is built around how those stories are most likely to unfold once the whistle blows. Stay with me until the end, because each game has a different rhythm, a different battle, and a different outcome, and by the final match, everything will connect. Let's get straight into it. Man United vs Man City. Correct score prediction, 0-2. Market pick, Man City win or draw. This fixture is never just another match. It is a clash of identity, philosophy, and control. One side approaches the game with emotional intensity and reaction-based momentum, while the other arrives with calm authority and structural dominance. From the opening minutes, the tempo is expected to be dictated by the side that values possession as control rather than just ball retention. Their ability to recycle play, stretch the pitch, and force defensive errors creates a suffocating effect. The opposing side often starts with aggression, but as the game progresses, that energy can fade when chances do not arrive early. Defensively, this matchup favors the team that presses in coordinated waves rather than individually. When pressure comes as a unit, it limits transitions and starves counterattacks before they begin. This is especially important in derby matches, where emotional surges can easily lead to positional mistakes. The predicted scoreline of 0-2 reflects a game where chances are controlled rather than chaotic. The away side is likely to create fewer opportunities than usual, but with higher efficiency. Each goal is expected to come from structured build-up rather than spontaneous moments. The clean sheet element is significant. It suggests not just defensive stability, but complete control of space. When the midfield is locked down and passing lanes are blocked, the attacking side becomes isolated and predictable. The win or draw market aligns perfectly with the expected flow. Even in moments of pressure, the side predicted to dominate rarely loses composure. They slow the game, absorb intensity, and reassert authority when needed. This match is about patience winning over passion. Liverpool vs Burnley. Correct score prediction, 2-0. Market pick, Liverpool win. This fixture carries a very different tone. Here, the expected pattern is pressure from start to finish. One team is built to dominate territory, apply relentless attacking waves, and force errors through sheer volume of movement. From the opening phase, the home side is likely to press high, forcing hurried clearances and winning second balls in advanced areas. This approach turns the match into a constant siege, where the opposition spends more time defending than building any meaningful possession. The predicted 2-0 scoreline reflects control rather than excess. While opportunities may be plentiful, the focus is on balance. Attacking commitment is paired with defensive discipline, ensuring that counter-threats are neutralized before they become dangerous. One of the key dynamics here is how width is used to stretch defensive blocks. By pulling defenders out of shape, space naturally opens in central areas. This leads to high-quality chances rather than hopeful attempts. Defensively, the clean sheet expectation is rooted in structure. Even when the opposition attempts to break out, the defensive line remains compact and supported. There is no reckless overcommitment. This match is unlikely to be rushed. The winning side will build their lead methodically, control tempo after scoring, and manage the game with maturity. A 2-0 victory is a statement of efficiency, not extravagance. Nottingham Forest vs Arsenal. Correct score prediction, 1-2. Market pick, Arsenal win. This is a classic contrast between resilience and refinement. One side enters the match with a strong home mentality, often fueled by intensity and crowd energy. The other relies on positional intelligence, fluid movement, and tactical discipline. The predicted 1-2 scoreline suggests a competitive contest rather than one-sided dominance. The home side is expected to have moments of momentum, particularly in transition phases where direct play can cause temporary discomfort. However, the key difference lies in how each team responds after conceding space. The away side is better equipped to reorganize, regain shape, and reassert control through ball circulation. This match is likely to be decided in the middle third. Control of passing lanes, awareness of spacing, and timing of forward runs will all play decisive roles. When pressure builds, the team with greater composure usually benefits. The single goal conceded fits the narrative of a hard-fought away performance. Clean sheets are not always necessary to secure victory. Sometimes, it is about responding correctly after setbacks. The winning goal is expected to come from sustained pressure rather than a sudden break. As fatigue sets in, defensive concentration drops, and that is when structure becomes decisive. This is the type of match where maturity secures all 3 points. Cagliari vs Juventus. Correct score prediction, 0-1. Market pick, Juventus win. This fixture is defined by patience. One team is comfortable defending deep, slowing the game, and reducing rhythm. The other thrives on control, timing, and tactical efficiency. The predicted 0-1 scoreline reflects a low-margin battle where opportunities are limited. Every forward movement is calculated, and defensive responsibility takes priority over risk. From the first whistle, the away side is expected to focus on controlling possession without forcing the tempo. The objective is to draw the opposition out of shape gradually rather than through aggressive pressing. Defensively, this match emphasizes positioning over intensity. Cutting passing lanes and maintaining compact lines reduces the likelihood of clear chances. The clean sheet prediction aligns with a disciplined approach that values structure above spectacle. The single goal is likely to arrive from a moment of precision, not volume. In matches like this, one lapse in concentration is often enough to decide the outcome. Game management becomes crucial after taking the lead. The ability to slow tempo, control territory, and minimize risk is what separates experienced sides from reactive ones. This is a professional performance rather than an entertaining one, but it delivers the required result. Real Madrid vs Levante. Correct score prediction, 3-0. Market pick, Real Madrid win. This matchup represents authority. One side enters with dominance, expectation, and depth. The other arrives knowing survival depends on resilience rather than ambition. From early phases, the match is likely to tilt heavily in favor of the home side. Ball circulation, movement between lines, and positional overloads create constant pressure. Defensive blocks are tested repeatedly until space inevitably opens. The 3-0 scoreline reflects sustained dominance rather than early collapse. Goals are expected to be spread across the match, each one reinforcing control and confidence. What makes this fixture different is the balance between attacking freedom and defensive responsibility. Even while pushing forward, the structure remains intact. Transitions are managed carefully, preventing counter threats. The clean sheet is not just about defense, it is about denying territory. When the opposition cannot build meaningful possession, defensive work becomes simpler. As the match progresses, control becomes absolute. The tempo is dictated, substitutions are managed strategically, and the outcome feels inevitable long before the final whistle. This is a performance designed to assert superiority. Closing thoughts. Every match on today's list tells a different story. Some are about control overpowering emotion. Some are about patience overcoming resistance. Others are about authority asserting itself from the first minute. The correct score predictions are not random numbers. They reflect expected rhythm, psychological flow, and tactical balance. Football is not just about who attacks more, it is about who understands moments better. If you stayed with me through all these games, you are a true football mind who values insight over noise and structure over hype. Shout out to the fans. A massive shout out to every supporter watching, listening, commenting, and sharing these predictions. Your passion for football analysis is what keeps this channel growing. Whether you agree, disagree, or debate the outcomes, your presence here matters. If you enjoy in-depth football content that respects the game and reads matches beyond the surface, make sure you stay connected. More big fixtures, smarter predictions, and deeper insight are always on the way. Until next time, keep trusting the process, keep loving the game, and keep supporting the channel.